Shalom, shalom, Yashar Allah. I want to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rahakadash, which in the Pedro who returns, creating as a Heady Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you, sister brothers living this truth, and shalom to the brothers and sisters that's listening and studying, show themselves approved. Shalom. Coming to talk about today, we got what's this? Incoming CBDC, which stands for Central Bank Digital Currency. These devils are doing test runs, and it looks like Nigeria drew the lottery, and now they're being tested for the CBDC. And we're going to read an article on what's going on over there. Oh, and this isn't false information. I have a Nigerian co-worker that's from Nigeria. I talked to him. He talked to his parents back home, his people back home, and they are doing this. This is happening. And he said they're getting ready to either protest and riot if they don't take it down. Which I'm about to go get another precept on that one. So check it out. It says, the article says, Nigeria restricts ATM withdrawals to $45 per day and push to digital currency. Why are they doing that? $45 a day? That leads to what? You can't get out no more than what? $315 a week? So they're limiting them. And they're going to do that in order to persuade them to adopt the digital currency. And we all know what that leads to. That leads to the C hip, attach the C to the hip. You know what I'm talking about? The RF to that. And that's what it's leading up to. So let's read on this article. It says, Nigeria will soon begin restricting ATM withdrawals to just $45 per day as part of a push to move the country toward a cashless economy. Did you peep that? Moving to a cashless economy. You got groups out there talking about, man, ain't no device going out like that. Man, they not doing that. That's not it. It's your mindset. It's a philosophy. Man, get the hell out of here with that. Get away from them groups. Because why is the devil doing this stuff? Why is he pushing to a cashless economy? They want more control. The beast system is going to have more control for Esau, which fits Revelation 13:16, which we're going to get to that in a minute. So I'm going to keep reading the article, though. So check it out. It says, the policy, which will also apply to banks and cash back from purchases, follows the launch of the West African nation's newly designed currency notes to control the money supply. Did you peep that? It says West Africa's nation's newly designed currency notes to control the money supply. That's what these devils seek to do. It says the Central Bank of Nigeria limited weekly over-the-counter cash withdrawals to 100,000 naira. I think that's how you say that. 225 for individuals and 500 naira. 1,124 for corporations, with the processing fee required to access more. So if you need more money than that, I'm going to charge you more. That makes you more broke. So I bet they is going to riot this, man. That's a very unrighteous decree, man. What's that, Isaiah 10:1? Very unrighteous decree. See, yes, I want to read more. So check it out. It says, Haruna Mustafa, the bank's director of banking supervision, said cash withdrawals may be permitted in compelling circumstances, not exceeding once a month. So you can put in a petition to get more if you need it, like pay your rent, get a car, things of that nature, but you're only allowed to do that once per month. I'm like, that ain't good enough. How the hell you gonna tell me what to do with my hard-earned money? I get it, then you're gonna limit and cap me? And that's going to make it hard on them, man. Think if you got to pay rent and get groceries and do what you need to do, but you can only go get $45 out that day. That's nothing. What am I supposed to do with that, man? That's really crippling you. Like that right there, that's going to cause, that's going to be a big time riot. Big time riot, which they want. Because they're going to say, I don't know how they do martial law in their country. I'm going to talk to him and keep y'all updated, y'all Shrala, but that's going to create lots of uproars. So it says, policymakers said the withdrawal limits and recent monetary initiatives from the central bank would bring more people to the banking system and curb currency hoarding, illicit flows, and inflation. See how they lie? The heck you talking about? Talking about the curb, inflation, hoarding, and all of that. By me not able to access my money. Get the man, as I said, boy, I can't stand Esau. I can't stand the devil, man. They always lie, they always some BS. They need their foot off in them. So check it out, it says, but other analysts worry that the initiative could hurt daily transactions that people and businesses make, given the unreliability of digital payments in Nigeria. You damn Skippy, you know? It's very unreliable. And it's like, I could tell they probably do their stuff like, which we're going to get to the article. Let's keep reading. Nigeria's economy heavily depends on the informal sector, activities outside the legal framework of government regulation, such as farming, street and market trade. See, I knew that. And public transport. In this sector where most Nigerians work, cash is usually preferred for transactions because many lack bank accounts. So they're almost on a bartering system. They need under the table money. They don't deal with bank accounts. They're still on old school, old fashioned ways of doing things. Which when this thing hit in, we're gonna go on a hard barter system. You know, those that don't want to accept that device rollout, you know, the C-HIP. If you don't want to accept that, you got to go on a bartering system. And I know Nigeria does their business, you know, under the table money. They got little, what's they call it, markets on the side of the street, you know, selling like that. Man, I ain't about to be, man, give me your hand and give me your digital current. Man, ain't nobody dealing with that. Ain't nobody dealing with that. So check it out, it says, only 45% of adults in Nigeria have accounts with the regulated financial institutions, according to the World Bank. In the absence of bank accounts, point-of-sale terminals have emerged as one of the fastest-growing areas of financial inclusion in the country. So that's the whole article right there. So I knew it, you know, dang devils. So they're limited them, and they're starting it out. They're gonna start Nigeria. And why Nigeria? It's a lot of Jakes in Nigeria, Israelites. Because I think my coworker might be a Jake. You know, just looking at him, because he don't look like a Hamite. He looked like one of us. I thought he was one of us till I heard him talk. And that's what I asked him where he was from, and he told me. You know, you got that African lingo, that accent. And he's from Nigeria. You know, so they are doing this. It's a real thing. And he told me they're going to riot because of this thing. And I'm like, I bet you they is, because that's horrible. And see, he told me they don't have access to weapons like Americans do. So Esau can do that to them. He's using them as a testing ground to test it on those Jakes first and see how it works. And then they're gonna go to the drawing board and try to implement it over here, which is gonna be a hard push over here because he done waited so late people can see it. So with that being said, I just want to show you that this devil is testing his CBDC, central bank digital currency, around the world. They're testing it, man. And them Nigerians, they better revolt on that, because this devil, you already know the next step. Once he got the digital currency going, then they're going to be using and paying by their hand or their head, being scanned. So let's get to the scriptures, baby, because, hey, and like I said, this thing is going so hard now, you can't say it's not happening. It's in your face, you know, and I'm talking to him. He old scary old dude, you know, he don't want the truth, because he asked me why. We had a little talk. I gave him a little bit of the truth. And it scared the mess out that dude, man. That dude weak as I don't know what. He's basically like, I don't want to know. You know, because he asked me why they doing this, and I told him why. You know, just give him a little bit to see where he at. And he couldn't even handle that little bit, Yashara. Dude told it, and he told me, I'm scared. I'm scared. And I'm like, God damn, dude. Show yourself as a man. Like a lot of these dudes are not men out here. I see that. They can never be men of the Lord because they're too scared. And they're not even scared like of somebody coming to beat them up or something. They're scared just to know the truth. Knowing the truth is scary to them. So they live in a false reality and they want to stay there. They want to stay there. You know, call Allah Yahabashah. We not like that. We want to know the truth. So check it out. It's Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls of all, which goes into force him all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, say that he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636. And we now know who that man is. And we know what he's doing. It's going to be a device that's going to implement in your head. Go check out Elon Musk Neuralink. And in your hand, go look up NFC in your hand. And that's the device you're going to need in order to buy or sell, because cash is about to be obsolete. They're going cashless. So they're going to go, everything's going to be electronic, Internet of Things, digital. So you're going to have to buy and sell based on that. Because once they crash the fiat dollar, anybody's little paper money, they're going to go digital. It's going to be a one world digital system. Esau going to get everybody on one accord, what they want to call, because it's going to be a crypto, whatever they want to call it, and everybody's going to use that. Klaus Schwab said the XRP or the Ripple will be the new monetary system. So we'll see if they implement that. But that's what that devil said that they was going to use. But you see how he said he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor. So they're already limiting their cash transactions. And they're doing that to force them. And I can just see how they're going to do it. They say, well, if you go digital, you can access all your money. And if these people ain't, hip to what's going on or know about Revelation 13 and 16, they're going to do it. A lot of them are going to do it regardless, because they're like, I need to buy a car, I need to pay my rent, I need to take care of my family. A lot of them have lots of children. They need access to their money. So that's how he forces you, by changing the financial institution. And they're already doing that. And if these people don't rebel and fight back, they're going to roll it out easy. Esau going to take notes like, man, we did it like this, we did it like that. They went for it. Okay, we're going to do it in Babylon the Great next. But see, it's going to be tricky over here, because over here when they do it, it's going to be a lot of bloodshed, because people are hip, like I said, to what's going on. And Revelation 13:16, because starting with our apostle elders on down, pushing that vibration of what it is, man, the world know about it. The world knows what Esau's trying to do. So he's not going to have the covering of deceit to push this out. So he's going to have to put a lot of incentives on top of this thing to make it go. They already talk about, I can make you walk again, or I can make you see again, I can make you hear again. He's going to do the miracles in front of the people when they push this thing out. So this right here is going to lead to this precept too. This what they're doing in that Revelation 13 and 16, and then 17, that no man might buy or sell, is going to lead to this right here, because already they're being limited, $45 a day. So that's going to lead to a lack of bread, a lack of food, lack of resources, because you can't access your money. So they're probably going to bang with each other over that, instead of fighting who's really, the problem. And it's the Edomite behind that. So their situation is going to lead to 2 Esdras 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, modern day sword is a gun, and spoil their goods because of a lack of bread and for great tribulation. That's going to lead to chaos. That's going to lead to chaos. Them not being able to access their money. And that's a very unrighteous decree. And see, I think they want that. So when the people riot and fight against their government, then they probably gonna get Babylonian American help. The Nigerian government gonna call over, I need help. They acting a fool. And they're gonna send troops over there and they start banging on, all the Jakes that's in Nigeria and forcing them to take on that beast system. I could see that very scenario happening. Because Esau's behind it, and Ham gonna need help implementing that on Jake. He gonna need that help, because, like I said, my coworker said they're already gonna riot when they if they don't uplift that, because he said they're not happy about that, man. They in the uproar on that already. And since I say that, let me go to this. I should have had it written down. Let's see if I can remember how it's spelled. I can't just remember where it's at. Because we're going to have uproars of the people. There we go. I could use this one. I was looking for the one in Matthew, but this will work too. This is 2nd Esdras 9:3. Therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes, lots of earthquakes, volcanoes going off right now, and uproars of the people in the world. You got China riding right now against their government. Russia, there's people over there riding against their government. Ukrainians riding against their government. Uproars of the people are everywhere. Haiti, they going crazy in Haiti, uproaring against their government. Who else is new that's doing it? Germany, this got caught in a coup, trying to take over their government. You had a whole faction over there trying to overthrow their government in Germany. That's an uproar, man. So he told me, my Nigerian co-worker, that they're going to riot if they don't uplift that. That's going to be uproars of the people. And then, like, they're not only going to implement this in Nigeria. There's going to be other countries that are going to try to. They're already doing it in China. That's why they're rioting. And it's going to only increase. You seen that January 6th. What was that, last year? In Babylon the Great? That was an uproar. There's uproars of people over here in Babylon the Great. They rioting. It's only going to increase, man. In Mexico, they rioting. I want to say, man, they in every place. A lot of major countries. France got uproars of the people. They rioting. There's riots everywhere in the world right now. Dang, everywhere in the world right now, people are rioting. And we about to see a new one in Nigeria. They probably ain't gonna, what I want to say, they're probably not gonna broadcast it or show it, but I got an insider on that. All I gotta do is ask him, man, what your people doing over there? And I can get it, South Africa. There's uproars all over the world, man. People are not wanting to comply with this new beast system that they're putting on the people. It's going to be a fight. Esau knows he's not going to implement this new system, this global reset, easily. It's going to have to be brought in by force, and there's going to be bloodshed with it because the people don't want it, because it's very oppressive. Like Esau already oppressing us, but this devil, he wants more control. He wants to press even harder. Why? Because he's facing pressure from Yahweh on breathing down his back. This devil's time is short. So he has to, let's go get that too. Since I say that. Because that's a classic precept, and it's true. And that's why this devil is scrambling, doing what he's doing. And it's Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. That's us, the believers. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, non-believers. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So the devil coming down with great wrath, man. Esau coming down with it because his time is short. These chariots, which they call UFOs, UAPs, they're being very active. You can tell Yahweh Shah is about to step back on the earth. His second coming is coming soon. And everybody can feel it. And if we can feel it, this devil can feel it. So he I got to hurry up and put my plan in motion. I got to hurry up and put this in their body and destroy them, so that who he going to save if I get them all? See, that's that devil's thinking, man. He think he going to put a device in all of us. That's the plan. Because they know Yahweh Shah's coming back to save his remnant, his hopeful elect. So they're trying to offset that by putting a device in you, defiling you. Therefore, he doesn't want you anymore. Because if you take that device, you're no longer worthy of Yahweh Shah, because that's you bowing down to Esau. And they're not going to do it to where they hold you down and put it in your body. They're going to create circumstances where you willfully take it. That's how the devil wants to do it. That's how this thing is going to be set up. That's why the prayer says, lead me not into temptation. This devil's about to tempt you. He's not going to force you per se, hold you down, put it in you, and force it in you like that. No, man. This devil is going to take away your means, your money. He's going to take away your house. He's going to take away your car. He's going to take away your family. And then he's going to make it to where you bow down willfully and accept it, because that's the dynamic this devil needs. He needs you to willfully bow down to him. That's what this is all about. It's all about control. The devil wants you to bow down and accept him willfully. Therefore, he can count it as, you did it. I didn't do it to you. You did it. You accepted that. You asked for that. That's how the devil wants, because he wants to play it like, the people wanted him. That's how this thing is gonna go down. Because they're not gonna just hold you down, forcefully put it in you. No, they're gonna create a scenario where you come to them and you ask for it because you need it in order to survive in his new system. Is how the devil's gonna do it. Because the devil has a God complex. He feels like you can't make it without him. But see, when you built up with this truth, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shah Shah, you like, yes, I can. My people made it without you before, and I can make it without you, after. Really, you're in the way. You're oppressing me. It might be rough on me, but I can live off the land. I can. It'll be rough, but I can do it. I just need you to get the hell out the way. And see, the devil, he has that complex, man. That's going to make him angry when you can make it without him, because it proves that he's not God and we don't need him. And that hurts his pride, because Esau is the most prideful people. Edomites are the most prideful people on the face of the planet. And they believe their lies. So with us not bowing down to this devil and seeking Yahweh Shah in his ways and living off the land, that's going to mess him up in the head, because that makes what he calls the truth, is going to make it a lie, and it's going to hurt his feelings, because he thinks he's God. Edomites think they're God. So when that dynamic gets separated and we don't bow down to him, like Mordecai didn't bow down to Haman, then he gets offended, because the reality of the truth gonna hit him, that Yahweh Shah exists in his people and he's God. And so we're gonna prove to this devil that he's not God. And that devil, he gonna have that, like I just read in the scripture, he's gonna have that great wrath. He's gonna be mad because you hurt his fragile ego, his fragile feelings. You prove to him that he's not God, because Esau thinks he's God. And he gonna find out he's not. This devil, he needs you to believe in him. You holler on Jesus, that's you giving reverence to Esau. We're not doing that no more. And we're not scared to represent the truth. The men are not scared to do that. We want to worship Yahweh Shah Shah. We despise the devil. We despise him. Spit in his face. And Lord willing, we get the power. Hey, we're going to get busy on this devil. Lord willing, we get that power. I'm putting my bid in, because I'm about, I had it up to here with Esau. I had it up to here, Yasharala. These devils need to go ASAP, because they are just horrible. They're cancer, man. They're a cancer upon the earth. The reason why everything is sick and out of order is because of Esau. That's why we done got to the bottom of the problems, man, through the power of Yahweh Shah Shah. Now we realize the issue. The issue is Esau, the wicked. He's the problem. And by no means are we going to worship this damn devil. By no means. No, you are nowhere near worthy. You are worthy of a foot up your backside. That's what the devil's worthy of. So let's get this. We're going to end off with this right here. Any devils up here oppressing people. They want somebody to bow down to you. Like you God. I'll be damned. That was something else. So, hey, call Allah Yahweh Shah Shah. And for this precept right here, this 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant of Esau's devices. The spiritual being Satan, which is the adversary, has a physical counterpart, which is Esau, Edom, the Edomites. They're the physical version of Satan, because they are against Yahweh Shah Shah. They're the adversary. And we're not lost in the dark to his games. We're not lost to what they're doing, their whole setup. We're not ignorant of his devices, of the actual devices about to come out that he's going to try to implement and put in us in order to defile us and make us not worthy of Yahweh Shah Shah. We're not ignorant of that. I said, I'm going to do this lesson right now, letting you know that the central bank digital currency is incoming. The dollar crash is incoming. Like we know they're going to crash the dollar. We know that. So we not gonna be, oh, what I'm gonna do? The dollar go crap, man. We already getting our like off-grid living situation going. Like we already got our faith in Yahweh Shah. So when it happens, it's gonna be like, oh, I knew it was coming. That's why I did this. That's why I prepared like this. And I'm rolling like this. So we're not gonna be scared. Because we got that advanced warning through Yahweh Shah, the spirit of prophecy. He warned us. And then, like, I love it because he lets us know how this devil get down. We now know what this devil done did. We know what this devil is doing. And we know what the devil gonna do. So therefore, we not lost in the dark. We know exactly. We know his whole playbook. It's like we going into the game and we know our opponent's playbook. We know all his little plays, your little reverses, your 52 fake out. We ready for that. So when Esau try to bring this in, it's not going to work on us like that because we already know what you're going to do. We know who you are. We know what you represent. And we know what you're going to do. Therefore, we already have a contingency plan on what we going to do. We about to offset this devil through the power of Yahweh Shah. So we're going to offset this devil. Like, we at the point where this devil can even take our supplies. We can lose our off-grid things. Our little food we got put back. This devil can take everything from us, but one thing he can't take away is our faith in Yahweh Shah. That right there is how we going to beat this devil. Right there. Like, keep that. If you hold that, your faith in Yahweh Shah, you will overcome this devil. That's the one thing he can't take. So with that, that makes it where I'm not afraid of the coming Jacob's trouble and the coming catastrophes that's coming because I have my faith. And through that, Yahweh will make a way for me and mine. Lord willing, that he lets me, keep mine. He will make a way. But I got to hold to my faith, man, because these people ain't got no faith. They scared. Like I said, I talked to my Nigerian coworker. He's scared. He terrified. He will never get in the truth in his current state. He is scared. A lot of these people, Babylonians, they're scared. Jake is too scared. Jake don't want to know the truth. It's too scary to him. He can't believe he was lied to his whole life. He want to stay in the matrix. And I'm like, stay there. Because that's where you're going to die at. Because you ain't prepared. How you going to protect your family and you got your head under covers talking about, I don't want to see it. It's too scary. I don't want to know. That means you ain't even ready, man. You don't know the Lord. You ain't got nothing prepared. You just going to be an easy target because you too scared. So call along Yahweh Shah. We are not scared. And we are aware of what this devil is doing, man. So I said that's mercy. That's mercy from Yahweh Shah in order to give us advance warning and let us know who our enemies are and what our enemy is gonna do. That's a great thing to me, Yasharallah, because now it's like we set up to overcome them based on just some knowledge, the truth. That's how we're gonna beat this devil. So I just want to show you that, man, they are gearing up to crash the dollar. They're using small other countries as test subjects, prepping them first. But it's going to be a worldwide thing. It's going to be a one world religion, a one world currency. So they will implement it here. So don't think, oh, they just doing it over there. They ain't going to do it over here. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. They want to do it over here. There's a lot of Israelites here. So you bets believe they want to do it over here. They're going to do it. It's a global reset, which means worldwide. So with that, I hope this has been edifying. I want to say Kwam Yasharallah, Detail Baba Ball, Shalom.